Okay, so when I was looking at what the behavioral characteristics of were for people with Asperger's syndrome, it sounded a lot like autism, which makes sense because the two different disorders were put under the same umbrella of autism. Okay, so people with Asperger's syndrome often have a preoccupation with the subject. And they often have repetitive behaviors, which are common, just like autism. And they often engage in socially inappropriate behavior, lack the ability to communicate their emotional state, which is huge. They also have difficulty reading nonverbals and may not recognize the emotion of others. That's one of the key points of the behavioral characteristics for people who have Asperger's versus autism. It's more that difficulty reading the nonverbals, not being able to recognize the emotion, and not being able to communicate their emotional state. If you look on the slide, there is a chart, an infographic really, that shows some of the different possible behaviors that people with Asperger's might engage in. There's also a link to read more about behavioral characteristics of people with Asperger's syndrome.